You're about to spend real money on a bread machine, so let's make sure you don't end up with a gorgeous loaf and a permanent grudge. This video is a straight, no-fluff ranking of 4 Zojirushi bread makers from number 4 to number 1 based on what it's actually like to live with them, how they knead, how they bake, how forgiving they are, and how often they make you mutter, well, that's not ideal. Number 4. Zojirushi Home Bakery Maestro BB-PDC20. The Maestro is the one people buy thinking, I want Zojirushi quality, but I don't need a giant machine. And honestly, that logic is fair because it's designed for a 1-pound loaf and it's got a lot of course options packed into a smaller footprint. It even goes beyond bread with settings for things like bread and pizza dough, pasta dough, cake, and jam, plus healthier style courses like multigrain, gluten-free, salt-free, sugar-free, and vegan. When I ran my first few loaves through it, the results were good, like genuinely good. The crumb came out soft, the crust wasn't weirdly leathery, and the machine felt like it was doing the Zojirushi thing where it tries to control the process instead of just blasting heat and hoping for the best. A lot of Zojirushi courses start with that preheat or rest stage. And yeah, the first time you see it, you think it's broken, but it's really there to stabilize ingredient temperature before kneading. Now here's where the Maestro starts losing points for me. It's a 1-pound machine, which sounds cute until you realize how fast a 1-pound loaf disappears. If you've got more than one serious bread eater in the house, you'll be baking often, and not in a romantic fresh bread every day way, more like, okay, I guess I'm measuring flour again way. And because it's compact, you don't have the same roominess you get in the bigger horizontal pan models for taller sandwich-style slices. 3. Zojirushi Home Bakery Supreme BB-CE20. Okay, the Supreme is where Zojirushi starts flexing. This machine makes a traditional horizontal 2-pound loaf, and it uses twin paddles to knead, which is a big deal because it gets more consistent dough development without leaving a bunch of dry flour hiding in the corners. It also has a viewing window, crust control, and the ability to set a delay timer so you can wake up to fresh bread, which sounds like a lifestyle change because it kind of is. Using it feels more serious appliance than the Maestro. The loaves come out taller and more sandwich-friendly, and whole wheat doughs in particular benefit from the twin paddles because they're just harder to develop well. I ran a basic white loaf, then a whole wheat, and both came out with that clean, even structure that makes you want to slice just one more piece even when you're not hungry. But let me be a little picky because this is number 3 for a reason. The Supreme is excellent, but it's not the newest Zojirushi approach to even baking. When you compare it to the Virtuoso Plus, you don't get that extra heater on the lid that's meant to help with browning and even baking up top. So with certain recipes, especially when you're pushing for a darker crust, you may notice the top can be a little less dramatic than you hoped. Like it's good, but not bakery photo good. It's also physically a bigger commitment. Number 2. Zojirushi Home Bakery Virtuoso Plus BB-PDC20. Now we're getting into the, oh, this is why people swear by Zojirushi territory. The Virtuoso Plus makes a 2-pound traditional horizontal loaf like the Supreme, but it adds 2 things that matter more than you'd think: dual kneading blades and an additional heater on the lid. That lid heater is the quiet hero because it helps the machine bake more evenly and brown more consistently, especially on top where bread machines often struggle. When I tested it, the first thing I noticed wasn't even the taste, it was how uniform the loaf looked. The shape was clean, the top browning was closer to what you'd get in an oven, and the texture felt more intentional, like the machine wasn't just producing bread, it was producing the bread you meant to make. It also comes with a bigger set of healthy course options, including multigrain, gluten-free, salt-free, sugar-free, vegan, and more, which is great if you're baking for dietary needs without wanting to manually hack every recipe. And this is where the Virtuoso Plus starts feeling like a bread nerd's best friend. You can customize cycles and even store custom programs, which sounds like a feature you'll ignore until the moment you want a longer rise for flavor, or you're experimenting and you don't want the machine's default timing messing with you. Plus, that preheat or rest cycle concept Zojirushi uses across many programs really does help consistency, especially when your kitchen temperature changes with the season. Zojirushi Home Bakery Programmable Mini BB-PDC20. Alright, here's the twist. The #1 spot goes to the Mini. And I know, it sounds backwards, but after using it, this machine feels like the one most people actually stick with long term. It makes a 1-pound loaf, it's compact, and it's built for smaller households or anyone who wants fresh bread often without committing to giant loaves that go stale before you finish them. The Mini also gives you control over bread texture, and it has settings that go beyond basic loaves, including dough, cake, jam, and even cookie or pasta dough, depending on the menu set. And the quick baking cycle can get bread done in under 2 hours, which is one of those features you don't appreciate until it's 8 p.m. and you realize you want fresh bread, like now. What really won me over is how low friction it is. The machine is easy to live with, smaller footprint, easier to store, easier to clean, and it still gives that Zojirushi-style consistency. The loaf size sounds small, but it's actually kind of perfect because you finish it while it still tastes like something you're proud of. And if you've ever thrown away half a dried-out loaf, you already understand why this matters. And yes, it's not a 2-pound sandwich factory. If you're meal prepping lunches for a family of 5, this isn't the move. But for most people, most days, this is the bread maker that turns homemade bread into a habit instead of a weekend project. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.